Yeah. Hey, dudes. There's wrong here, tooth and budget. Um, just something real quick that doesn't matter at all, but kind of bothers me. One of the things I've noticed since everyone thinks that we're monkeys, because we're 94% chimpanzee, so we must be part chimpanzee, even though we're 60% strawberry, and no one thinks that they're part strawberry. Did you know that we share 60% of our DNA with a strawberry? Anyway, I digress. All the time I see fail videos of people interacting with monkeys and stuff, and they think, because, monkeys are like our little cousins. Let's, trust them. Let's feed them. Let's, let them hop on our shoulder and, go through our pockets. And monkeys, we're not remotely like monkeys. Monkeys are extremely selfish. They are loath to work as a team, and the second that the goal is accomplished, they all turn on each other. They're thieves, and they're savage, and they're horrible. A chimpanzee will seek to mutilate your face, bite off your fingers, and tear off your genitals. Even if they don't kill you, they're going to make sure that you live the rest of your life with no face, no fingers, and no genitals. They're very, very savage. Like really, like probably the most, like I guess orangutans seem pretty chill. Also, orangutan means old man of the forest. Isn't that neat? But orangs seem all right. But that doesn't mean that we're that we're cousins. That's mad. Um, but yeah, you see all the time people getting into trouble, getting pickpocketed, getting attacked, uh, you know, getting their lunch stolen, whatever, because they trusted a monkey, because they're like, oh, a monkey. We're like monkeys, so I can trust a monkey. It's almost like a furry baby. I don't know. It's just one of those stupid things that it's a people are always like, oh, why the lies, why the lie of evolution, other than it very much directly separates us from our creation, directly from God. It's kind of why creationism's a big deal, because one story you're a mutant monkey, and the other story you're made in the image of God. Kind of a big deal. But other than the the lie of just trying to get us as separated from God as possible, we're not children of God. We're children of the earth. Crap like that. When we're clearly separate, we're obviously separate. We need to do things to survive here. You know, like in the plainest terms, we need to craft clothing. We need shelter. We need to do things, and every other animal can just do whatever. If they're cold, they find it. They just huddle in a cave. You know what happens if human beings actually tried to live in a cave? You'd get very, very sick. The air quality alone would, the whole caveman story is such a joke. It's like, oh, really? Then how come there's no one living in a cave ever anywhere? In South America it doesn't count. Those aren't, yes, those are technically caves, but those are more holes in the side of something, not like something that has bats and bears and snakes living in it. It's completely different. Maybe snakes. It's the desert. Actually, no, probably not snakes that high. Probably why they built them up that high. I'm rambling. Hi, are you new here? I ramble. Um, but anyway, yeah, that's about it. I don't know why I'm clearly very tired. But yeah, I can't see a fail video compilation without watching some knucklehead, try to like share their sandwich with a monkey and have the monkey take the whole sandwich and then be like, oh, surprised. It's like, it's an animal. It's not your little furry cousin. It's an animal. And just because I'm on the topic, and the comparison between apes and humans always bothers me. Okay, our skulls have a ridge right here because our skulls form from front to back, and they that's how, whoa, went on laggy. That's how our skulls connect and harden front to back. The front meshes with the back. Apes, it's the opposite. They go from side to side, and their skull forms that way, and they have a large ridge here where muscles come down from that ridge and go all the way to the face muscles, which is why they have such powerful bite strength. And a lot of them, bite in combat, like baboons. Baboons have big fangs. The apes and monkeys have a completely different skull and completely different musculature. Completely different. You don't go from this and having all this extra muscle to this having none of it. Their rib cages are triangle shaped, like they go up and then they flare out, like completely. If you look at the ribs of a ape or a chimpanzee, who is supposedly our closest relative, the nothing's the same. It's like kindergarten level of like, oh, those look alike. Like plenty of things have thumbs. Plenty of creatures have hand, things resembling hands. Raccoons, pandas, which I think are also part of the raccoon family. But anyway, there's plenty of things with things that even have thumbs. Um, that's just God being creative. There's all sorts of animals that have crazy stuff. And also there's adaptation, but adaptation does not mean that a fish becomes a monkey. A fish becomes a different kind of the same fish, a slight variation of that fish. But anyway, just one of those things of it just makes me think. Oh, here's the minuscule. The main purpose is all these lies that we're fed is to separate us from God. They don't want us to know that God made you and God knows you and God loves you, or even that there's a God. They want you to think you're a cosmic mistake, mutant monkey, and nothing matters because everything can explode at any second. The sun is a constant nuclear explosion, and at any second it could go haywire. Hey, there's a rogue black hole hurtling through space right now. Did you know? You know. My hair looked all right for a second, and then I started touching it. Now it doesn't look good anymore. Not that it matters, because I'm going to bed and I'm gonna hot shower. Anyway, that's about it. You're not a monkey. Like I said, one of my favorite little statistics, if anyone tries to say that you're 94% chimpanzee. And I always think about, oh, those poor other chimps that didn't evolve. They're still chimps, those poor chimps. They never got with the program. What I see something early, something about we were better. Oh, yes, I don't even know why I brought it up, but it's too late. But something about human beings being better at one little tiny thing than Neanderthals, and that's why the larger brained, stronger, clearly superior race lost out to the Homo sapiens sapiens, or whatever we're called now, whatever. It's stupid. Has my forehead always been this huge? Is it just this angle? I'm like looking, I'm like, it's just a bad angle. I think it just might be a bad. I don't know. Maybe I just have a huge forehead. That's about it. Goodness gracious, this is like 10 minutes on a random thought. I don't know. Part of me thought I had something else to talk about, but maybe not. No, I'm just obsessed about how my hair looked good for a second. Now it doesn't. That's about it. I'm clearly very tired. It's like That's about it. Love you guys. You're not a monkey. Oh yeah, I never finished that thought. I don't think. If anyone tries to tell you that you're 94 percent chimpanzee, so you must be part chimpanzee, tell them that they're 60% strawberry, so they must be a strawberry. I love you guys. Had my mouth went dry and just like I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. God bless you.